Do you want to plan professional level drone flights in minutes and for free? Meet UgCS Open, the powerful mission planning tool available now for everyone. And in this tutorial, I'll show you how you can plan your first mission and get it onto your drone. And now let's get started. So now when we are inside of UgCS, let's start by planning our first mission. In this case, I'll be creating a photogrammetry mission. And to do that, first click here on Create New Route, then select Create Route from Scratch. Click Next. In this screen, select the drone model that you want to use. You can use the search function or simply select one drone from this list. I will be using the DJI Mavic 3 Enterprise. Then click on Next, select the route type that you want to fly. I will be using a photogrammetry route type. And then also select either area or corridor in this window. I'll be using an area. Okay, and now you can mark out the area that you want to survey. So now I'll just be holding down the Shift button and marking out the area over which I want the drone to fly. So let's, for example, mark out this area like so. And now we can take a look at some of these parameters here. We can see that the camera is set to wide, the ground resolution is set to 1 centimeter, and also we can open up the elevation profile so we can see the actual flight height. And you can see that the route altitude range will be from 38 to 40 meters. And also by dragging this cursor, you can also see the exact altitude AGL over each part of the route. Next, the flight speed, you can see this is set to 5 meters per second. The overlaps are set to 80 and 80, turn type is adaptive bank turn, and altitude mode will be using the smart AGL. So you can do other changes to this route as well, but in this case, I'll just try to keep it simple. And now once we have this basic route done, I'll show you how you can export it into the DJI controller and get flying. Once you have this route planned, what you can do now is go here onto the route card and then select export. And now you can choose the export format. In this case, I'll be using the DJI Pilot 2 export format. So select that, and then in this window, just keep this default altitude type, so relative to ground under the first waypoint, and hit next and choose where you want to save this route. In this case, I'll just be saving this to my downloads folder for now. Okay, and now this route is saved to our computer and we can already import it into the DJI controller. Alright, so now you can take your DJI flight controller. I'm now holding it in my hands, and I also have a cable. So once you have the remote controller connected to the computer, you'll see the file system. And then you can either create a new folder or simply select one of the folders where you want to save the route. In this case, I'll just select this folder right here, and then I'll take the exported route from my computer and simply drag and drop it here. And now you can see this route has already been saved on the remote controller. So now what I can do is that on the DJI remote controller, I can go into Flight Route Library, then I can press on this plus button here and then select Import Route from KMZ or KML file. So simply select that, then you'll see all of the folders available on the storage, then select the folder in which you saved your route, select that route and press on Confirm. If the route with the same name already exists, you can simply replace it. So you can now see this route is available here, and now we can select that and this will open up the route on the remote controller. Basically that's it. The next step is that you can already connect your drone, turn it on, and then simply press here on play and launch the drone on that route. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments section below. We really appreciate you watching our videos, and if you like this content, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more drone-related content. And also you can check out our Facebook group of UgCS Drone Pilots to see more content there. So, thank you and see you in the next one.